Hey, good job, Fumbles.
Good evening. Please remain standing. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2018 commencement ceremony of Ozarks Technical Community College. Tonight is a joyous and special night on which we celebrate together the academic achievement of our students. To the graduates in front of me and all of you, their family and friends, tonight is your night. But for all of us at OTC, the faculty, staff, administration, and Board of Trustees, it is also our night. Being here to witness the achievements of our students is an honor. Thank you, graduates, for choosing us to be part of your journey. You have worked hard to reach this day, and we are all so proud of you. Thank you to all who are gathered here this evening to celebrate with us. I now welcome veteran and honors program graduate Crystal Schaefer to lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Thank you, choir. What a wonderful job. Please be seated. We are pleased to welcome several honored guests to tonight's commencement ceremony. Joining me at the platform are key administrators of our college as well as our Board of Trustees. These leaders in operating the college are vital to the continued success of our programs and of our students. I am grateful for the time and commitment they bring to the college in their presence at today's ceremony. Please hold your applause until all platform guests have been introduced. In the front row, Mr. Howard Fisk, Treasurer of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Paul Sunday, Member of the Board of Trustees. Mr. John Gentry, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Chip Shepard, Member of the Board of Trustees. Dr. Lynn Tincher-Ladner, our keynote speaker. Ms. Jennifer Canale, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Larry Snyder, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. In the back row from my right to left, Dr. Joan Barrett, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Mr. David Esping, Chief Technology Officer. Dr. Jeff Yocums, OTC Richwood Valley Campus President. Mr. Rob Rector, Vice Chancellor for Administrative Services. Dr. Cliff Davis, OTC Table Rock Campus President. Ms. Marla Moody, Vice Chancellor for Finance. Mr. Tim Baltus, Associate Vice Chancellor for Human Resources and Workforce Development. and Dr. Tracy McGrady, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Please recognize them with a round of applause. Our faculty and staff have been critical to the education process of our graduates. Many of these people are here tonight. I'd like to ask all of our faculty and staff to please stand at this time. Let's welcome and congratulate our faculty and staff. Thank you. Students, you don't know it because you haven't been other places, but I tell you, we have the best faculty in the United States, and we're so grateful to them. Our graduates have counted on the support of their loved ones, and if they have worked toward their educational goals. The encouragement of family and friends has been instrumental in helping each of our graduates accomplish what we are here to celebrate tonight. Would the family and friends of our graduates please stand and let the graduates give you a hand? Family and friends? Finally, I'd like to thank our elected officials, area school board members, and community leaders who join us today. Your support of Ozarks Technical Community College and of Southwest Missouri students is most appreciated. Thank you all for coming.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'd like to congratulate and thank all of this year's graduates. Your hard work and your commitment to your education is to be admired, and we are all so very proud of you for reaching this goal. We are all privileged to be part of this college and to be part of this community. For all of us here tonight, continuing to learn from a trusted organization like OTC benefits you, your family, the community, and our entire nation. As you continue your life's journey, what you have learned at Ozarks Technical Community College, not only the things that you have learned in the classroom, but also the lessons that you have learned by being part of a community, are the tools that will allow you to serve your chosen calling to the fullest. You are an inspiration to your family and your friends, some of whom may now be more determined to follow your lead and your great example by continuing their education. So please encourage them to do so. Again, congratulations and Godspeed to all of you.
Thank you, Ms. Canale. Tonight we are delighted to have members of our OTC concert choir performing. And so it goes. Please enjoy.
Spoke to you in cautious tones. You answered me with no pretense, and still I feel I said too much. My silence is my self-defense. be my worst mistake. So I will share this room with you, and you can have this heart to break. And this is why my eyes are closed. It's just as well for all I've seen. And so it goes, and so it goes. And you're the only one who knows. So I would choose to be with you. That's if the choice were mine to make. But you can make decisions too, and you can have this heart to break. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows.
The famous American actress Mae West once said, "You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough." Tonight's student speaker is an example of living life to its fullest. After all, not many of us can say we've spent time as a talk show sidekick, a Branson entertainer, or an aspiring professional wrestler, but David Smith can. However, those who watch David as he entertains his audiences might be surprised to find out that he has faced many personal challenges on the journey that has led him here tonight. But those challenges have made his successes even more inspiring. David has been an active member of Phi Theta Kappa and has served as an OTC student ambassador. His peers describe him as someone who fills a room with joy and laughter. We have been proud to call David a student and are even prouder tonight to call him a graduate. Welcome our student speaker, David Smith.
Thank you, Dr. McGrady, Chancellor Higdon, trustees. Tonight, I want to talk to you guys about advice. But first, I want to give you just a little bit of background. Now, as she said, I do perform a lot around this town, and that's pretty easy because it's for other people. But today, I share my personal story. Now, everyone has one. This one's mine. And at the very least, I hope it's relatable. I came to OTC in the fall of 2005 with the hopes of becoming a paramedic. My aunt was an LPN, my mom and grandma both were RNs, so the advice I received was, your family's done it, you want to help people, you should become a paramedic. And being the man I was back then, I didn't want to take any chances. So the first semester I took the EMTB course. I got a 3.0 GPA and I was jazzed because now I was an officially licensed EMT. But I knew I had to take anatomy and physiology, math, physics classes to continue on to become a full-fledged paramedic, and that was very daunting. Well, the next semester, the spring of '06, my GPA was 1. Literally 1. That fall, it was better, but not by much. And the spring of '07, I dropped out of all my classes, but I did it 2 days too late, so I got Fs in all those classes. My cumulative GPA for that time was an astounding 1.33. I was devastated, discouraged, and defeated. And then I realized that paramedics often see people on the worst days or possibly last day of their life. And I decided that just was not the career path for me. So to all the EMT, paramedics, graduates, and staff, my hat's off to you. Well, I'll do it here. Have you ever heard the story of the baker who baked bread for everybody all day but forgot to bake bread for himself? I felt like that was me. I was so caught up in trying to please everyone by following their advice to be a paramedic that I didn't do what was right for me. I wasn't following my dreams. And at that point, I didn't know it was okay to make mistakes, even big ones. So now I'm flunked out of school with no career path in sight, and I had no idea what to do. So I sought advice again. And I was told, you're a fun guy who likes to help people. You should go into retail. So I pivoted, found a retail job to try and raise the money I needed to get back here into school. I worked at Toys R Us for 7 years. I had to work so hard to barely pay my bills and keep a 1-bedroom apartment. That was it. There wasn't much left over. And after those 7 years, I didn't want to go back to school. I still had no idea what I wanted to pursue, and by then the whole thing was just too messy. So I gave up. One day, while still working at Toys R Us, I was called up to train a new girl. And by sheer luck, she was the love of my life. And she gave me some of the best advice I've ever received. She said, you can do it. You can go back to school because I know you're smart enough. Wow, she believed in me. I had no idea where to start back up, though. I had a sizable debt due to my late dropping of classes the first time around, and I had been out of a classroom for almost a decade. So I cashed in my 401k plan at work, paid my debt, and adjusted my schedule to fit more traditional classes. And after a decade-long hiatus, at the age of 30, I stepped back into the classroom. And after a short adjustment period, which is only code for the times when I was like, can I do this? Can I really do this? Is this for me? Are we sure? Did we check on this? I got back into the swing of things. And unlike last time around, this time, I lived in the TLC Tutoring Center. I lived in the Carol Jones Writing Center. And I bothered 4 to 5 different academic advisors, and I know you know who you are. That perseverance earned me membership into the most prestigious honor society for the 2-year school, Phi Theta Kappa. Yeah, right on, right? And I'm now finally graduating, standing before you all here today, delivering the student commencement speech. I now realize that coming back to OTC was the greatest decision I've ever made. And now, having been through all this, I now want to give you my advice. And that's to seek everyone's advice. Identify those people that you find admirable, strong, great at what they do. Ask their advice. You don't have to take it, but you will be a better person for having sought it out. And now I leave you with the best piece of advice that has taken me over 20 years to understand, and I hope that it doesn't take that long for all of you. But as the great Professor Valerie Felicity Frizzle from the Magic School Bus says, you got to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. That was a great message for our students and for all of us to hear. The Ozarks Technical Community College Distinguished Alumni Award is presented to recognize and honor an alumnus for their accomplishments and professional success. Tonight we honor Chief Bryan Newberry with the Distinguished Alumni Award. Chief Newberry currently serves the Springfield Fire Department as the Assistant Chief of Operations. In his role, he is responsible for supervision and leadership of emergency medical services, fire suppression, mitigating the consequences from disasters, rescue activities, and special operational teams. In May of 2003, Chief Newberry earned his Associate of Applied Science in Fire Technology from OTC. Today, he teaches at OTC as an adjunct instructor in the Fire Science Technology program. He also serves as chair of the OTC Fire Science Advisory Board. Tonight, we are proud to have him with us to receive the OTC Distinguished Alumni Award. Welcome our Alumnus of the Year, Chief Bryan Newberry.
Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Chancellor Higdon and the OTC Alumni Association. I'm deeply honored to be chosen for this award. More than anything, I am deeply humbled, and I will forever cherish this moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Newberry. 2018 marks the centennial celebration of Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year schools. In their 100-year history, the mission has remained the same, recognizing scholars and preparing them for successful futures. To date, the organization is more than 3 million strong, including many OTC students. Tonight, we welcome PTK President and CEO, Dr. Lynn Tincher-Ladner. She has served more than 25 years in higher education, holding a PhD in educational leadership from Mississippi State University and both a master's and bachelor's degree in mathematics from the University of Southern Mississippi. Lynn is a regular presenter of innovative research and insights on student success at national conferences. We're honored that she chose to be with us here tonight. Please welcome Dr. Lynn Tincher-Ladner.
Good evening. It's a tremendous honor for me to be here. I want to again offer my sincerest congratulations to the families, the friends, the moms, the dads, the husbands and wives, anyone here in the support of these graduates. I know there have been some missed dinners, missed t-ball games, and missed music recitals. But tonight we're here to celebrate you and here to confirm that it was all worth it. I would like to also recognize and thank the OTC faculty for your commitment to excellence in teaching and learning. And it isn't just your instructors. I mean, the people in the financial aid office, they're rooting you on, and the campus security is here to keep us safe while we work and learn. This school is full of many other duties as assigned, and there are a lot of them. But we're here today to celebrate your hard work. So finally, cheers to you, class of 2018. You made it, and after tonight, you can say you're a college graduate. And that's more than just a confirmation of your skills and your abilities and your intelligence. To employers, it means you can finish what you start. It means you can follow directions, set priority, and you can accomplish long-term goals. In this country, we believe in a lot of things, and one of those things we believe in are college degrees. And now you have one. I have reviewed the roster of graduates. While they're not all here tonight, there are 2,700 graduates from OTC in class of 2018, making OTC one of the top degree producers in the country. And together, as just one group, you have accomplished over 150,000 hours of college credit. Stick with me, there's a small math problem coming your way. So let's talk about your choice to go to OTC. I took a look at just the average cost of four-year colleges throughout the state of Missouri and compared it to your cost here. And together, as just one group, the class of 2018, you have saved over $21 million making this choice. You're not just smart, you make smart choices. That's what it's all about. Okay, so just in case you find yourself in my position giving a graduation speech, and I hope some of these in the gold stoves you will, there's no specific format. I can basically do whatever I want. Not anything, hopefully. But these speeches typically have two parts. One is congratulations, check, we've done that. And the second part is advice for the graduates. So you might ask yourself, well, what sort of advice does she have for me and why would I want to listen to it? But I can tell you, I think I have the best job in the entire world. Think about it, I lead the nation's largest honor society. My main job is to give out scholarships and awards for a living, so try to beat that. But let me see who's going into nursing, anything in the medical field and the dental field. Let me see. Let me hear you. How about computer science? Any computer scientists, computers? Let me hear you. How about teachers, future teachers? And I see the red, white, and blue. What about the veterans? Yeah. Thank you for your service. Unlike those jobs, there's no such thing as an honor society emergency. So here's the advice I have for you. And this is really, truly how I got to the top, I think. Number one, I want you to think about this. Do the jobs no one else wants to do. Think about that in your jobs. Don't be the guy that knows a guy. Be the guy. You'll be the last one affected by layoffs and the first one affected by raises and promotions. Second piece of advice for you, lead from where you are. You don't have to be a boss to be the boss. To me, leadership is doing what you're doing at that moment and doing it the best way you know how. It's not a title. It's really not who you are necessarily. It's what you do. This third point of advice, sometimes you have to move up. This is really hard for me. I thought if I worked hard and got noticed, I would be promoted, and I did until I wasn't. And don't blame your employers. It's their job to put you on the right seat on the bus, but sometimes that might not be the seat you want to be in. So just know that opportunity isn't always geographic, and you may have to remember that. This next piece of advice, the females in the audience, this is for you. I'm a mathematician. I notice patterns all the time. It seems as though when I make a job offer to someone with a Y chromosome, they counteroffer very quickly. I need $2,000 more. I need $5,000 more. When I make a job offer to a female, 9 times out of 10, I'll take it. When do I start? So let's think about that and not let that happen as much as it does. This last, yes, thank you. You know, this college is guided by a board of trustees, but you know, I encourage each and every one of you to get your own personal board of trustees or directors or whatever you want to call it. Don't go it alone in making important decisions in your life. Put in place your own personal, tight-knit group of people who will help you out. Have you ever heard the saying, a self-made man or a self-made woman? Lies, okay? There's no such thing. We all have to have people helping us, getting us to where we are. My last bit of advice is something my dad told me just about every day, and I've passed it on to my children, and it's simply this. It's called initiative. Get you some. Okay, so the last bit of a graduation speech is a call to action, okay? So here it is. Many of you now have the skills and ability to enter the workforce, not just thanks to your hard work, but that the employers in this community respect this college. And if you plan to transfer, your chances of doing the same amount of success as students that started at four-year colleges in this state as freshmen, you have the same chances. It's all in the research. From this point forward, you are alumni of Ozarks Technical Community College. This college needs you to remember that. We need you to give back when you can and talk good about us. And don't forget, no matter what your next steps are in life, your first steps were here at OTC. Congratulations.
Would the candidates for the graduating class of 2018 please stand? Dr. Higdon, these candidates have completed the necessary requirements for their chosen degree or certificate. It is with great pride that they are presented to you on behalf of the faculty of Ozarks Technical Community College.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of Missouri and the Board of Trustees of Ozarks Technical Community College, I hereby confer upon you each of the degree or certificate for which you've been recommended. Please hold your applause till all graduates are recognized. We will now begin the awarding of diplomas to graduating class of 2018. Will all the candidates, except those in the front row, please be seated.
Michael Burris, Associate of Arts. Cherry Pride, Associate of Arts. Alyssa Miller, Associate of Arts with Honors. Brittany Weaver, Associate of Applied Science. Ashley Huff, Associate of Applied Science. Sloan Haley Welch, Associate of Arts. John Cook, Associate of Arts with Honors. David Scott Smith, Associate of Arts. Brady Lee Marshall, Associate of Arts with Honors. Alyssa J. Everett, Associate of Arts with Honors. Rachel Stobe, Associate of Arts with Honors. Farrah Chambers, Associate of Arts with Honors. Emmeline Webb, Associate of Arts with Honors. Kimberly Navas, Associate of Arts. Hannah Mae Burney, Associate of Arts. Crystal Schaefer, Associate of Arts with Honors. Dylan Haslip, Associate of Arts. Colleen Stevens, Associate of Science. Jerry Sue Mitz, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Haley Rogers, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Charity Michelle Lucas, Associate of Arts. Thomas Ryan, Associate of Arts. Matoki Yasui, Associate of Arts. Mary Garrison, Associate of Arts. Jared Thomas, Associate of Arts with honors. David James Varel de Dios, Associate of Arts with honors. Callie Chisholm, Associate of Arts with honors. Ashley Boyle, Associate of Arts with honors. Ashley Schaefer, Associate of Arts with honors. Elena Rodriguez, Associate of Arts with honors. We got, how do you say your last name? Victoria Hrishenko, Associate of Arts with honors. Kathleen Leverett, Associate of Arts with honors. Amelia Terry, Associate of Arts. Willie Michael Fox, Associate of Applied Science. Ricky Storms, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Leslie Wilson, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Angela Hankins, Associate of Applied Science. Amanda Curry, Associate of Arts with honors. Sarah Powell, Associate of Arts with honors. Sabrina Adralin, Associate of Arts with honors. Bailey Mary Lee Adamek, Associate of Arts with honors. Kylie Free Kiana Miles, Associate of Arts with honors. Lane Williamson, Associate of Arts with honors. Dayton Kingor, Associate of Arts with honors. Logan McReynolds, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies with honors. Hannah Redden, Associate of Arts with honors. Donald Handley, Associate of Arts with honors. John Donegan, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies with honors. Lodemia Wolkin, Associate of Arts. Monica Dodson, Associate of Arts. Lakin Wimberly, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jacqueline Zuderveld, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Sarah Mathewson, Associate of Applied Science. Casey Seibert, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Alexandra Cantrell, Associate of Applied Science. Marissa McFall, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Melanie Methvin, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Katie Stewart, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Elena Kozulenko, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Olivia Rose Wharton, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Taylor Lynn Lockhart, Associate of Arts with honors. Sam Ensley, Associate of Arts. Christopher Fugate, Associate of Arts. Laura Plemons, Associate of Arts with honors. Rachel Cadell, Certificate of Achievement. Katie Jones, Associate of Science. What's your first name? Jesly Samayoa, Associate of Science. Paul David Langston, Associate of Science. Craig Perry, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jacqueline Griffin, Associate of Arts. Brian Kendall, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Dana Kimmel, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Taylor Mooneyhan, Associate of Applied Science. Reagan Holt, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Sydney Graff, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Abigail Zander, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Rebecca Shivers, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Madison Funk, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Allie Cooper, Associate of Applied Science.
Allison Hall, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Kara Daniel, Associate of Arts. Deborah K. Ransom, Associate of Arts with honors. Grace Gregg, Associate of Arts. Matthew D. Hanson, Associate of Arts. Michael A. Frame, Associate of Applied Science. Anna Hughes, Associate of Applied Science. Shelby Heckman, Associate of Applied Science. Philip Schnapp, Associate of Arts. Chris Redmond, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Madeline Elizabeth O'Connor, Associate of Arts with Honors. Deidre J. Irvin, Associate of Applied Science. Joshua T. Ladd, Associate of Arts. Alex N. Ladwig, Associate of Arts. Rachel Carroll, Associate of Arts. Micah Garut, Associate of Arts. Siler Cleaton, Associate of Arts. Joshua M. Russell, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Chad Greenway, Certificate of Achievement with Honors. Margot Young, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Millicent Little, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Faith Ann Little, Associate of Arts with Honors. Kathy Almendarez, Associate of Arts with Honors. Johnny Collins, Associate of Arts with Honors. Burnett Ward, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies with Honors. Cynthia Harris, Associate of Arts with Honors. Amanda Clark, Associate of Arts with Honors. Heather Adams, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Faith Willett, Associate of Applied Science. Tristan Patterson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Lindsay Chandler, Associate of Applied Science. Amanda McAllister, Associate of Applied Science. Rebecca Lawrence, Associate of Applied Science. Jessica Carden, Associate of Applied Science. William Hudgens, Associate of Applied Science. William Mitchell, Associate of Applied Science. Rowan Pepper, Associate of Applied Science. Colby Skaggs, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Alexandria Lazima, Associate of Applied Science. Haley Workman, Associate of Science. Carolyn Walker, Associate of Science. Tina Valance, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Emily Clear, Associate of Arts with Honors. Brittany Thompson, Associate of Arts with Honors. Brianne Coronado, Associate of Science. Elizabeth Loftus, Associate of Applied Science. Allison Hope Rikosic, Associate of Arts with Honors. Hallie Wynn, Associate of Arts with Honors. Mackenzie Hurlick, Associate of Arts. Brooke Frazier, Associate of Arts with Honors. Nicole Obery, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Kelsey Aline Garcia, Associate of Arts. Jessica Madalena, Associate of Arts. Jordan Gilmore, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Morgan Ray Acosta, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Charles Armont, Certificate of Achievement. John Fuller, Associate of Applied Science. Timothy Hodges, Associate of Arts. Jeffrey Lang, Associate of Arts. Laura Keith, Associate of Arts. Philyn Cox, Associate of Arts. Angela Stafford, Associate of Arts with Honors. Carrie Deal, Associate of Arts with Honors. Garrett Coleman, Associate of Arts. Aaron Daly, Associate of Applied Science. Wendy Miller, Associate of Arts with Honors. Christopher Bailey, Associate of Applied Science. Michael Durbin, Associate of Applied Science. Darius Polokoser, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Catherine Burgess, Associate of Arts with Honors. Megan Britt, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Hannah Sarton, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Brendan Reeves, Associate of Applied Science. Catherine Grace St. John, Associate of Arts with Honors. Karina Skybo, Associate of Arts. Kelsey Lau, Associate of Arts with Honors. Will Hart, Certificate of Achievement. Lindsay Marie Allen, Associate of Applied Science. Jennifer Carl, Associate of Applied Science. Cody Allen Winery, Associate of Arts. Shanoa Van Hooser, Certificate of Achievement. Chelsea Unger, Associate of Arts. Jackie Rogers, Associate of Arts. Cassandra Arlene Simmons, Associate of Arts with Honors. Victor Mitchell Jr., Associate of Arts. Jeremy Ritz, Associate of Arts with Honors. Josie Pearson, Associate of Arts. Enoch Bradshaw, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Zachary Gilmore, Associate of Arts with Honors. Zachary Tyler Woodward, Associate of Applied Science. Joe Burt, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Elaine Hamilton, Associate of Applied Science. Brandy Manley, Associate of Applied Science. Kevin Spoonemore, Associate of Applied Science. Albert Williams Jr., Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Justin Morris, Associate of Arts. Amy Leggett, Associate of Arts. Brianna True, Associate of Arts. Jose Rodriguez, Associate of Arts. Catherine Murphy, Associate of Science with Honors. Samantha Carew, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Maria Bosovic, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Danielle Shocker, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Sarah Hood, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Audrey Sly, Associate of Applied Science. Haley Richardson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Cassidy Elliott, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Madison Smalley, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Rebecca Gale Sutterfield, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Sydney Miller, Associate of Applied Science. J.C. Collier, Associate of Applied Science. Angel Chapman, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jared Freddy, Associate of Applied Science. Derica Hubert, Associate of Arts. Alexis Valentine, Associate of Applied Science. Ashley Scroggins, Associate of Arts. Shelby Lynn Schaefer, Associate of Arts. Shelley Wilson, Associate of Arts. Stephen Golden, Associate of Applied Science.
Bethany Wright, Associate of Applied Science. Elizabeth Cohn, Associate of Applied Science. Kaylee Fulp, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Michaela Totten, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Michaela Waters, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Fatimata Binta Berry, Associate of Arts. Julia Jimson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Tiffany Wiedekind, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Taylor Gazaway, Associate of Applied Science. Heather Evans, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Kelsey Curry, Associate of Applied Science. Kayla Doherty, Associate of Applied Science. Amanda Stewart, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jessica Garcia, Associate of Applied Science. Rachel Murphy, Associate of Arts. Whitney Hale, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Haley Johnson, Associate of Applied Science. Sarah Smith, Associate of Applied Science. Matthew Douglas, Associate of Applied Science. Allison Miller, Associate of Science. Noah Arsenegas, Associate of Arts. Jose Rendon, Associate of Arts. Nancy Moody, Associate of Arts. Zachary Marlowe, Associate of Applied Science. Ronald Marlowe III, Associate of Applied Science. Derek Carter, Associate of Arts. Brian Way, Associate of Arts with honors. Corbin Dick, Associate of Science. Kyle Glover, Associate of Applied Science. Chase Foley, Associate of Applied Science. Lucas Portel, Associate of Applied Science. Carenza Bruce, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Michael Maton, Associate of Applied Science. Tabitha Gideon, Associate of Science. Stephanie Mears, Associate of Science with honors. Hannah Grace Reif, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Ashley Cheek, Associate of Arts. Christopher Glenn Gillahan, Certificate of Achievement with honors. Cody Clark, Associate of Applied Science. Allie Mae Cunningham, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Tabitha Gibbons, Associate of Applied Science. Colin Wilson, Associate of Applied Science. Andrew Kirkpatrick, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Reza Gilman, Certificate of Achievement with honors. William Abraham, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Kyle Council, Associate of Applied Science. Ryan Ward, Certificate of Achievement with honors. Benjamin Michaelis, Associate of Applied Science. Caleb White, Certificate of Achievement with honors. Joseph Paxton, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Roger Harmon, Certificate of Achievement with honors. Jolene Hutzel, Associate of Applied Science. Kevin Doucette, Associate of Arts. George Bon Polivka, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Austin Farrand, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Tyler Combs, Associate of Applied Science. Tila Roundsaville, Associate of Arts with honors. Melissa Lynn Lowe, Certificate of Achievement with honors. Nicola Mustari, Associate of Arts with honors. Keaton Maddox, Associate of Arts with honors. Ray Pena, Associate of Arts. Jamie Michelle Deck, Associate of Arts. Angel LeBlanc, Associate of Arts with honors. Kyle Bowling, Certificate of Achievement. Presley Doak, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jesse Peterson, Associate of Arts. Kaylee Holub, Associate of Arts. Cynthia Leppert, Associate of Applied Science. Corey Kivett, Associate of Applied Science. Charles Tritch, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Lucas Risner, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Trevor Love, Associate of Applied Science. Stephen Weishar, Associate of Arts. Cheyenne Rambo, Associate of Arts. Joshua Holmes, Associate of Arts. Meredith Medley, Associate of Arts with Honors. Maria Yanis Rodriguez, Associate of Arts. Mary Nicole Baldwin, Associate of Arts. Joseph Owsley, Associate of Arts. Caden Frank, Certificate of Achievement. Trevor Logan Williams, Certificate of Achievement. Taylor Ortner, Associate of Arts with Honors. Sarah Knox, Associate of Arts. Jenna Perry, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Paige Collier, Associate of Applied Science. Grace Collier, Associate of Arts. Jessica Lovelady, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies with Honors. David Lovelady, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies with Honors. Andrew McCormick, Associate of Arts. Christina Gonzalez, Associate of Arts with Honors. Nash Smith, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Stephen Pyle, Associate of Arts. How do you pronounce your last name? Okay. Yep. Faith Wages, Associate of Arts with Honors. Jasper Danielle Reisenhoover, Associate of Arts with Honors. Shantae Patterson, Associate of Applied Science. Paige Brown, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Alex Good, Associate of Arts. Uriah Stark, Associate of Arts with Honors. Madison Foster, Associate of Arts with Honors. Jennifer Tucker, Associate of Arts with Honors. William Luganbill, Associate of Arts. Jason Stass, Associate of Applied Science. Zachary Dudley, Associate of Applied Science. And Glore? Zarina Glore, Associate of Arts with Honors. Giovanni Orfine, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Jonathan Orfine, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Angela Cheney, Associate of Applied Science. Victoria Rose Janasek, Associate of Arts with Honors. Misty Shermer, Associate of Arts with Honors. Taylor Carver, Associate of Arts. Alan Kramer, Certificate of Achievement. Janine Harvey, Associate of Arts. Emily Fox Weathersby, Associate of Arts. Billy Weeder, Associate of Applied Science. Tristan Elijah Harvey Harris, Associate of Arts. Nicole Michelle Herrera, Associate of Arts. Angela Whitney, Associate of Arts. Justin Dowell, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Kylena Goodwin, Associate of Science with Honors. Garrett Lund, Associate of Arts. Michael Slemmy, Associate of Arts. Zachary Hill, Associate of Arts. Corin Skidmore, Associate of Arts. Jordan Brotherton, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Robert Hyde, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Rocky Simmons, Associate of Applied Science with honors.
William Gillespie, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Roger Daniel, Associate of Applied Science. Taylor Sheehan, Certificate of Achievement. Gage Gawain, Associate of Applied Science. Jeffrey Nolan Gallant, Associate of Applied Science. Sean Everett Lee, Associate of Arts with honors. Keisha Breesley, Certificate of Achievement. Aaron Richardson, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Michael Schneider, Associate of Arts with honors. Hannah Eisenhower, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Stephen Phillips, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Crystal Campbell, Associate of Arts. Sean Kramer, Certificate of Achievement with honors. Hayden Goller, Associate of Applied Science. Morgan Johnson, Associate of Applied Science. Jessica Holloway, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Daniel Cameron, Associate of Applied Science. Patrick Pikarski, Associate of Applied Science. Helen Lee, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Molly Weber, Associate of Arts. Lindsay Howerton, Associate of Arts. Misty Carlson, Associate of Arts. Cassie Davis, Associate of Arts. Joshua Whitescarver, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Zach Henry, Certificate of Achievement. Amber O'Quinn, Associate of Arts. Robert Perkins, Associate of Applied Science. Anna Katana Shalom Weber, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jasmine Marie Pearson, Associate of Arts. Joshua Perrin, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Joshua Keith Priest, Associate of Applied Science. Kayla Lynn Smith, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Dominic Zucchini, Associate of Science. Amira Alariki, Associate of Arts. Timothy Dale Stevens, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Bridget Cooper, Associate of Science. Jesleen Record, Associate of Arts. Aaron McVeigh, Certificate of Achievement. Michaela Ann Ford, Associate of Arts with honors. Abby Shelton, Associate of Arts. Holly Elizabeth Baker, Associate of Arts. Kennedy Ulrich, Associate of Applied Science. Kendra Mignard, Associate of Arts. Levi Koppel, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Nicole Hickenbotham, Associate of Applied Science. Mandy Miller, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Draksha Dugan, Associate of Applied Science. Benjamin Edwards, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Michaela Wright, Associate of Science. Naomi Hiromitsu, Associate of Arts. Rosalie Lachelle Lynn, Associate of Arts. Kristen Farnsworth, Associate of Arts. Jaden Alexis Foster, Associate of Arts with honors. Megan Shea, Associate of Arts. Sherilyn Buskey, Associate of Arts with honors. Carol Harris, Associate of Arts with honors. Lauren Floyd, Associate of Arts. Dalton Ryan, Associate of Applied Science. Dwayne Gurley, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Caitlin Guys, Associate of Applied Science. Courtney Johnson, Associate of Applied Science. Mariah Stewart, Associate of Applied Science. Lindsay Elizabeth Size, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Kirsten Duffy, Associate of Applied Science. Janet Edmonds, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Michaela Patton, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Daniel Forrest, Associate of Applied Science with honors. David Forrest, Associate of Arts. Katie Ann Box, Associate of Arts with honors. Crystal Sandman, Associate of Arts. Suzanne Prater, Certificate of Achievement with honors. Gabrielle Belt, Associate of Arts. Kaylee Kendall, Associate of Arts. Megan Grizel, Associate of Arts. Courtney Carpenter, Associate of Arts. Hillary Shanks, Associate of Arts. Olivia Myers, Associate of Arts. Ian Stock, Associate of Arts with honors. Malik Clark, Associate of Arts. Isaiah Fair, Certificate of Achievement. Hillary Hull, Associate of Science. Jennifer McSparron, Associate of Applied Science. Valinda Feith, Associate of Applied Science. Alicia Blanton, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Joe Alex Harris, Associate of Applied Science. Deanna Danae Clift, Associate of Applied Science. Dolores Magali Merida, Associate of Applied Science. Brenda Gentry, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Trevor Page, Associate of Science. Matthew Barton, Associate of Arts with honors. Ashley Teague, Associate of Arts. Madison Blake, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Preston Blake, Associate of Arts with honors. Danielle Kirkland, Associate of Arts with honors. Elizabeth Yakes, Associate of Arts. Sierra Oring, Associate of Applied Science. Ashley Shine, Associate of Applied Science. Teresa Guler, Associate of Arts. Vanessa Andrews, Associate of Arts with honors. John Matthews, Associate of Achievement. Zachary Bryant, Associate of Applied Science. Michaela Williams, Associate of Arts. Colleen Cooper, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Rebecca Pride, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Joan Miro, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Caitlin Matthews, Associate of Arts. Corey Sneed, Associate of Arts. Scott Cook, Associate of Arts. Annalie Christian Mitchell, Associate of Arts. Madison Mullen, Associate of Arts. Cameron Trammell, Associate of Applied Science. Samantha Drazga, Associate of Arts. CJ Yates, Associate of Applied Science. Harrison Roca, Associate of Applied Science. Wyatt Berry, Associate of Applied Science. Franklin Wire, Associate of Applied Science. Erica Hunsaker, Associate of Arts. Mark Wedlock, Jr., Associate of Arts. Brooke Bolster, Certificate of Achievement. Natalie Stuhan, Associate of Science. Susanna Sheba Higbee, Associate of Arts with honors. Amanda O'Neill, Associate of Arts. Victoria Keelan, Associate of Arts. Faith Michelle O'Quinn, Associate of Arts. Amber Sitkins, Associate of Arts. Taylor Lee, Associate of Arts. Carrie Hayden, Associate of Arts. Andrea Long, Associate of Arts. Chelsea Dalton, Associate of Applied Science. Jesse Keith, Associate of Applied Science. Callie Hill, Associate of Arts. Martin Coatney, Associate of Arts with Honors.
Joshua Edward Picklesheimer, Associate of Arts. Megan Kathleen Payne, Associate of Arts. Caitlin Lowe, Associate of Applied Science. Brian Schroeder, Certificate of Achievement. Len Ledger, Associate of Applied Science. Debbie Hopkins, Associate of Arts. Kaylee Thompson, Associate of Arts. Zeta Wade, Associate of Arts with Honors. Cynthia Espinoza, Associate of Arts. Melissa Costello, Associate of Arts. Taylor Renee Bryant, Associate of Arts. Victoria Meek, Associate of Arts. Jennifer Alethea Dalton, Associate of Arts with Honors. Jessica Meyer, Associate of Arts. Crystal Smith, Associate of Science. Kelly Hunley, Associate of Science. Mark Acker, Associate of Science with Honors. Canaday Holmes, Associate of Science. Michaela Sarabon, Associate of Science. Kristen Taylor, Associate of Science. How do you pronounce your last name? Jennifer Gillette, Associate of Science. Rebecca Ann Broughton, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies with Honors. Jesse Fender, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Carlos Condarco, Associate of Arts. Kendra Braffett, Associate of Applied Science. Joyce Fadig, Associate of Applied Science. Jane Linham, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Jacob Heflin, Associate of Arts. Adrian Lone Allen, Associate of Arts with Honors. Marissa Green, Associate of Arts. Matthew Pate, Associate of Arts with Honors. Michaela McLeod, Associate of Arts with Honors. Tara West, Associate of Applied Science. Katie Bolin, Associate of Applied Science. Heather Youngblood, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Sydney Jordan, Associate of Arts with Honors. Carla Hall, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Emma Lebo, Associate of Arts. Rebecca Needham, Associate of Arts. Sierra Irvine, Associate of Arts. Grant Jurgensmeyer, Associate of Arts. Victoria Jean Lewis, Associate of Arts. Maddie Shannon, Associate of Arts with Honors. Christian Mendez, Associate of Arts with Honors. Victoria Braden, Associate of Applied Science. Danielle Beard, Associate of Applied Science. Jamie Grace Booth, Associate of Arts. Crystal Lowry Ames, Associate of Applied Science. James Titus, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Brittany Faulkner, Associate of Applied Science. Brittany Taylor, Associate of Applied Science. Haley Jones, Associate of Applied Science. Hope Crane, Associate of Applied Science. Danielle Matillo, Associate of Arts with Honors. Stephen Pilgrim, Associate of Science with Honors. Jessica Grace Harp, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Shelby Maria Kennan, Associate of Arts. Madeline Claire Meisler, Associate of Arts with Honors. Mackenzie West, Associate of Arts with Honors. Shay Watson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Josie Blem, a Certificate of Achievement with Honors. Amanda Patel, Certificate of Achievement. Jenna Hembry, Certificate of Achievement. Tristan Byer, Certificate of Achievement with Honors. Thomas Cooper Benton, Associate of Arts. Robert Fenton, Certificate of Achievement with Honors. Bryant Avery Crow, Certificate of Achievement with Honors. Corey Love, Associate of Arts. Shaylin Shivers, Associate of Arts with Honors. Is it Perro? Mitchell Perro, Associate of Arts. Brent Ewan, Associate of Arts with Honors. Nicholas Epps, Associate of Applied Science. Chandler Davis, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Isaiah James Herbert, Associate of Applied Science. Danielle Stewart, Certificate of Specialization. McLeod Stewart, Certificate of Achievement. Christine Quinn, Associate of Science with Honors. Adam Slavens, Associate of Arts. Tyler Varble, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Haley Ward, Associate of Applied Science. Ashley Friggle, Associate of Applied Science. Olivia Nolan, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Rachel DeCoco, Associate of Applied Science. John Nicholas Humphrey, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Timothy Helms, Associate of Arts. Robert Groves, Associate of Applied Science. Tanya Marie Tarter, Associate of Applied Science. Is it Vernoy? Marissa Vernoy, Associate of Arts. Haley Purrier, Associate of Applied Science. Tyler Malden Redmond, Associate of Arts. Brianna Zavela, Associate of Arts. Taylor Katanak, Associate of Arts with Honors. Emily Valance, Associate of Science. Andrew Keeling, Associate of Applied Science. Matthew Nape, Associate of Applied Science. Crystal Wesley, Associate of Applied Science. Monica Fawcett, Associate of Applied Science. Cheyenne Hurd, Associate of Applied Science. Mackenzie Helmers, Associate of Applied Science. Jacqueline Adair Finch, Associate of Applied Science. Sarah Reynolds, Associate of Applied Science. Rachel Foster, Associate of Applied Science. Tracy Vajda, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Gavin Hood, Associate of Applied Science. Austin Rice, Associate of Applied Science. Chloe Gail Francis, Associate of Arts with Honors. Teresa Marie Hayden, Associate of Applied Science. Mary Nuttall, Associate of Arts with Honors. Destiny Smith, Associate of Arts. Austin Powell, Associate of Arts. Justin Garrett Burnett, Associate of Arts with Honors. Angela Shrout, Associate of Arts. Lucas Barton, Associate of Arts. Stephanie Austin, Associate of Arts with Honors. Lisa Wilson, Associate of Arts with Honors. Michelle Ransom, Associate of Arts with Honors. Erica Joy Stevens, Associate of Applied Science. Riley Joe Carr, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Kiana Kuchera, Associate of Applied Science with Honors.
Nathaniel Birchfield, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jared Niehaus, Certificate of Achievement. Yvette Jones, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Sydney Rigsby, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jason Wilson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jason Dean, Associate of Applied Science. Christopher Booker, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Patrick Pickens, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jonathan Luke Jones, Associate of Applied Science. Dustin Compton, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Kendra Everly, Associate of Arts. Christopher Mullaney, Associate of Applied Science. Karina Elizabeth Mendez Beltran, Associate of Arts with Honors. Melissa Henderson, Associate of Arts. Ashley Marie Charetz, Associate of Science. Nikayla Evans, Associate of Arts. Haley Renee Yaki, Associate of Arts. Candace Marie Campbell, Associate of Arts. Anelia Heckler, Associate of Applied Science. Melody Mitchum, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Tyler Bueno, Associate of Arts. Serena Washington, Associate of Arts. Jennifer Silva Cruz, Associate of Arts. Kimberly Bullard, Associate of Science. Dwight Lane, Associate of Applied Science. Johnny Summerlin, Associate of Applied Science. Michael Demiria, Associate of Applied Science. Andrew Demiria, Associate of Applied Science. Gerald Murray, Associate of Applied Science. Regis Robinson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Morgan Gilmore, Associate of Applied Science. Troy Davis, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Lee Ursel Hill, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Matthew Geltmacher, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jared Mathena, Associate of Applied Science. John Brown, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Sarah Beck, Associate of Arts. Kimberly Ann Lewis, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Kelly Lewis, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Catherine Baker, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Susan Michelle Higgins, Associate of Applied Science. Jennifer McElroy, Associate of Applied Science. Amanda Morgan, Certificate of Achievement. Shane Azel, Associate of Applied Science. Hannah Leanne Metcalf, Associate of Arts with Honors. Ruth Drewley, Associate of Arts with Honors. Danielle Kudo, Associate of Arts. Laura Rubio Martinez, Associate of Arts with Honors. Christina Polans, Associate of Arts with Honors. Andrew Fisher, Associate of Arts. Amanda Marie Tracy, Associate of Arts. Joseph Tracy, Associate of Arts. Kendall Johnson, Associate of Arts. Lauren Crick, Associate of Applied Science. Victoria Wheeler, Associate of Arts with Honors. Amberly Vernati, Associate of Applied Science. Sean Betlock, Associate of Applied Science. David McAllister, Associate of Applied Science. Jamie Trenery, Certificate of Achievement. Dalton Helms, Associate of Applied Science. Jessica Affolder, Associate of Science. Tiffany Cochran, Certificate of Achievement. Jerry Jolene Kaus, a Certificate of Achievement. Stephanie Ragland, Associate of Applied Science. Melissa Berndt, Associate of Applied Science. Tanya Morrison, Associate of Applied Science. Jessica Dugan, Associate of Applied Science. Abigail Angus, Associate of Applied Science. Tina Model, Associate of Applied Science. Micah Buchanan, Associate of Arts with Honors. Ryan Jones, Associate of Applied Science. Autumn Stugner, Associate of Applied Science. Jonathan Triff, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Amanda Bradbury, Associate of Applied Science. Caitlin Grace Stancer, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Peyton Marjorie Fletcher, Associate of Applied Science. Hunter Powers, Certificate of Achievement. Zembesh. Garrett Zemch, Certificate of Achievement. Zachary Peckerick, Associate Certificate of Achievement with Honors. Daniel Freeman, Associate of Arts. Joshua Moss, Associate of Arts. Okay. Victoria Lil Grassi Renasortix. Shane Casey, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Danielle Burnley, Associate of Applied Science. Pamela Barr, Associate of Applied Science. Courtney Barr, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Lauren Wilson, Associate of Applied Science. Casey Glazier, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Molly York, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Hannah Skelton, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Emily Shaw, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jessica Lindsay, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Laurel Goldie, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Stephanie Worthy, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Sunny Spring Landis, Associate of Applied Science. Melissa Anderson, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Jonathan Wayne Blythe, Associate of Applied Science. Justin John Marino, Associate of Applied Science. Seth Hockett, Associate of Science. Paxton Long, Associate of Arts. Jerry Francis Jr., Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Michael Kohler, Associate of Arts. Stephen Adams Minsky, Associate of Arts. Alicia Tillman, Associate of Arts. Shannon Burns, Associate of Arts with Honors. Joshua Parnell, Associate of Arts with Honors. Emma Trerwern, Associate of Applied Science. Brandy Jenkins, Associate of Arts. Kelly Elizabeth Morrow, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Bailey Nicole Stewart, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. John Strathny, Associate of Applied Science. Brooke Baker, Associate of Arts. Bobby Phillips, Associate of Arts. Zach Hodson, Associate of Applied Science. Courtney DeVille, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Megan Lee Schuler, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Ryan Parshall, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Gabrielle Jarvis, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Terry Pearson, Associate of Applied Science. Tiffany Reed, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Justine Wolf, Associate of Science with Honors. Anthony Barbosa, Associate of Arts. Vanessa O'Reilly, Associate of Arts. Brittany Reynolds, Associate of Arts. Jason Burrell, Associate of Arts. Dean Bass, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Robert Woodburn, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Tiana Ariel Mann, Associate of Arts. Michaela Rogers, Associate of Arts. Aaron Ehrman, Associate of Arts. Amanda Parker, Associate of Arts. Aaron Gabrielle Powell, Associate of Arts. Mackenzie Gott, Associate of Science. Samantha Marie Kohler, Associate of Arts. Samantha Allen, Associate of Arts with honors. Tamara Christine McMurray, Associate of Arts. Lauren Mastriglio, Associate of Science. Rebecca Turner, Associate of Science. Oliadin Oyeni, Associate of Science. Cheryl Lyles, Associate of Arts. Sean Sletton, Associate of Arts with honors. Martin Daniel Hedgecoke, Associate of Applied Science. Robert Henderson, Associate of Applied Science. Emily Day, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Holly McGill, Associate of Applied Science with honors. William Nelson, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Nikki Strickland, Associate of Arts. Brian Bowman, Associate of Applied Science. Todd Maynard, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Jesse Garrison, Associate of Applied Science. Brianna Davis, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Keisha Guffey, Associate of Applied Science. Beth Lee, Associate of Applied Science. Melissa Summers Crumline, Associate of Applied Science. Tina Denise Ordway, Associate of Applied Science. Sierra Tracy, Associate of Arts. Stephanie Hawkins, Associate of Science. Brittany Madry, Associate of Applied Science. Lacey Swearingen, Associate of Arts. Melinda Kavanaugh, Associate of Arts. Jadan Howarth, Associate of Arts. Kimberly Ducker, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Amber Clifford, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Zachariah Lacey, Associate of Science. Kylie Wallace, Associate of Interdepartmental Studies. Patricia Hollenbeck, Associate of Science with honors. Paul Strain, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Thaddeus Payton, Associate of Science with honors. Jacob Fuxall, Associate of Applied Science. James Johnson, Jr., Associate of Applied Science. Sophia Sullivan, Associate of Applied Science. Timothy Damaso, Associate of Applied Science. Elizabeth Dawn Lewis, Associate of Applied Science. Abigail Maddox, Associate of Applied Science with honors. Yvette Miller, Associate of Applied Science. Jared Nathan Christilius, Associate of Applied Science. Christopher Nutt, Associate of Applied Science. Laura Elizabeth Myrick, Associate of Arts. Emily Line, Associate of Arts with honors. Rachel Pendergrass, Associate of Arts.
Will all the graduates please stand? Because the recessional is an integral and significant part of the ceremony, we ask the audience to please remain in place until the students have exited. I would like to extend my congratulations to all of you, and I wish you the best of luck in your continued education and career. Let me be the first to welcome you to official membership in the Ozarks Technical Community College Alumni Association. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 graduating class of Ozarks Technical Community College.